Market pivot this morning on PPI. We had CPI yesterday when the mega caps trimmed off. Why did they trim off? Well, I'm going to answer all that for you now in this video. Tap the like button and consider subscribing. Are you ready? Let me give you the breakdown. Yesterday we had PPI. We had CPI. Okay, and it was good. Came in good. It means interest rates are coming down in September. The mega caps make a lot of money when interest rates are high. They crush the competition. Other businesses go bust because they're borrowing money. The mega caps are rich enough where they have cash, so they earn money on the interest, so they benefit from it. Plus, they're crushing the competition, and they're relatively inflationary proof because they have wide moats on their markups, on their profits, so they're able to survive and therefore inflationary proof to a certain degree. So they trimmed off yesterday because, as I've said for a long time, they're all overbought. Tesla's overbought, Nvidia's overbought, Microsoft, Google, all overbought. All great companies, quality companies, but overbought. So what happened? We got a good CPI, so it trimmed off. The markets trimmed off, and we had a massive rally yesterday on the Russell. The Russell is the small caps. We saw Virgin Galactic rally yesterday. We saw it fly up. It was great, had one of its best days, and other small caps like this, very high risk, low quality stocks, all rallied yesterday because they're expecting rates to come down, which helps them partly, but mainly because people are now trimming off the top, thinking everything at the top has got hot enough. We've taken our profits. We're now going to pivot into the small caps. Great. Now, that was also relatively good for the S&P. Even though the S&P went down yesterday, it was relatively good because many of the small caps, like I've been saying for ages, are all primed to start to grow. So they all did quite well, did very well, but the megas dropped. So my overall portfolio was slightly down. But if it wasn't for the balance of the S&P and the growth of the small caps, it would have been much, much lower, like the NASDAQ, which focuses on tech. That's the benefit and the power of owning the S&P. However, what's happened today is we've got PPI, we've got the price structure, and it's come in slightly hotter than we'd hoped. However, it's come in as expected. We were expecting 0.2, it's come in at 0.2. So it didn't go down, so it doesn't confirm September rate cuts. And I still believe we're going to get them, by the way. But what it means is people are a bit fearful now of the smaller caps that we're not going to get a rate cut all of a sudden, and interest rates aren't going to come down quite as soon. But more importantly, whether we get rate cuts or not, what it's saying is there's still some sticky inflation, and things in the economy is still difficult. So what does that mean? What does it mean is the profit you had in Virgin Galactic, I think, will soon be eroded. You've had a really good profit there. The small caps, many of these will trim off today. However, they won't go down massive because we still expect, well, I still believe a rate cut will come in September. That may have reduced slightly. But what you'll see today is some profit taking from these small caps because money was made yesterday, and it will go back into quality. And it already has. You can see it there right now. The S&P has rebounded from yesterday, which is great for me because yesterday I bought another $10,000 of the S&P. I didn't try to time the market. I got it when it dipped a little. It dipped further after the initial reaction, but I don't buy the S&P to trade it. I don't buy the S&P to time it. I bought it because I wanted to own it because I believe by the end of the decade, we've got a 3x on the S&P. Normally we double every 7. I'm saying in 6 years, we will triple. I do believe that. So I bought a lot more at today's prices. And because rates are going to come down, my dividend payments at the moment from the S&P is covering the cost of my margin. And it's about to get cheaper. So my margin payments will go down, but my dividend payments will go up. So I'll make money by using margin on the dividends alone. The growth then built in will be my profit, and I won't need to sell. I'll just keep working and earning money and paying off my margin. So what we're seeing today is a PPI reaction. We've seen the main mega caps start to rise again, and we've seen the smaller caps start to trim. This is not financial advice, but looking at the numbers, the facts as they are, I would say trim your small caps today. You made a nice rally yesterday. Let's see if I'm right. Palantir is down but pushing up. That's going to go up again. Gold, defensive, going down because people are now buying stocks again. There it is. The S&P going up, mainly most movement through the mega caps. Amazon, it was down. It's now pushing back up. Apple going up. See? And I'm looking at this for the first time. As I open the tabs, I don't know what I'm going to see, but this is backing up what I'm saying. Next Era Energy is up today. Enphase Energy, that's up. We know that rates are going to come down. This is a rate affected stock, but so we know it's going to come down, but it's up again today. It's one of the larger caps. Coca-Cola up, defensive, but it was oversold, so that's good. J&J has dipped. This is a $200 stock. I like J&J just for the dividends. I would hold that one. Oil is on the way up again. There could be some inflationary pressures from oil. Tesla, it's down. Tesla is down because of the delay of robo-taxis, but more importantly, because of what happened yesterday. People trimmed off. I've been saying now for a few weeks, it's too expensive. It needs to be sold. And also, you've got another problem with Tesla is major investors are not happy with finding out about robotaxi and also robotaxi's lack of information because Elon doesn't really do the normal investor relations like other companies do. It's mainly done through his Twitter or his X account. So a lot of mega big size investors aren't really that thrilled about this. So I think Tesla has extra pressure to sell off. I've said it. It's a great company, but no one's making any money from robotaxi, even when it comes out, and people are going to start to realize that soon. Now it's been delayed, and it will probably be delayed several times. The infrastructure isn't there when it comes to the legalities for the average man on the street who thinks he's going to turn his car into a robotaxi. That just isn't there yet. So you've got to be very, very careful. And even though today will help mega caps, I think Tesla has a concern and rightly should trim below 200 again. So watch it. Rivian is doing well. It's the competitor to Tesla, which it's not, but that's how people see it. It's like kind of protest vote, if you like. McDonald's is slightly down today. Had a good day yesterday. Google is flat at the moment. Microsoft is up, just sort of flat right now. Nvidia sort of flat, trying to break up again. Don't be surprised if it goes up today. Walmart is up. Tilray is barcoding. Potentially, can't tell yet. Robinhood is up today. They know the direction of the stocks. IonQ, that's up today. Rocket Lab, that's moving up at the moment. It's better value, of course, than Virgin Galactic. It's making money where Virgin Galactic is going sideways. So there's better money in Rocket Lab right now. But anyway, there is my, hopefully, explanation of the market pivot. Small caps back to mega today. Looks like I'm right. It does already seem to be happening. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts below. Click above my head, down below in the description. And over here, you may have missed it, but I've just posted, I think, my best ever Virgin Galactic video. I hope that you'll go and check it out. I spent hours on it, and I believe it's my best Virgin Galactic video I've ever done. I've tried to make it like a movie. Anyway, I'll put it up here, and I'll put another playlist I think you'll find interesting down here. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.